Ooh. The entrepreneurial Mrs. Kabuta has combined everything a runner might need into a one-stop shopping experience. Black market equipment, high-end magical. Didn't finish that sentence. Okay, they have some difficulty with that sometimes. Oh, there's an arm. Dr. Sarah Castle. Welcome. No bulks available. Well, that's peachy. Let's have a look over here. Equipment in stash. Right, we don't really want to stash anything, do we? Let's not go visit the armless wonder over there just yet. Algernon. Algernon? David Fry. Ruberman. Right, let's have a talk to Algernon. Give me another. Alright, punch you in the face again. Woo! Okay, you look like, you look funky. Past the bar, the edges of the safe house become somewhat indistinct due to the magical haze surrounding a particular elf. The man seems only half of this realm, his mind wandering the far horizons of astral space, while his body peddles his otherworldly wares. Good evening, young troll, and welcome to this humble home that we call the Union. Okay, yeah, I'm not going to do South African accents for every single person, that would be racist. I am Algernon, half-dream. To ease your way through the sixth world, I offer the best of magical foci, spells, and fetishes for the conjuring of spirits. Let's see what you have, but I don't really want any of it. Mind wipe. Oh, goodness. That's, interesting of you. There's, nothing right now, thanks. Ooh, guy at the bar. What do you mean, no credit? Eric Mersman. Why do I recognize that name? I recognize the picture as well. Change your clothes, change your life, right? Not only will you look better, not that you need to look bad now or anything, but each one will help you keep you on the right side of the ground. Take a look. Show me what you have. Is this the guy who tried to sell me clothes before? Yeah, willpower, charisma, intelligence, extra to dodge. This is, I didn't buy it before because I didn't have the money, I think. But now I do, so I'm going to buy an alley punk. And let's go with the black hat, because it gives me a little bit armor. Okay. Or is that like... yeah. What happened? Is the black hat an entire outfit? Oh god darn it. Coolest hat in the shadows. Okay, I'm gonna go with the alley punk. Does it give me a gas mask? Oh yes it does. I look terrifying. Okay. I haven't really got any party members just yet. Oh goodness. I mean, Paco's following me around, but he's the only guy. Let's talk to T.B. Gruberman. Whoa, hello Sarge. Theodore Buster Gruberman is a well-groomed orc, dressed with a precision that suggests the straight lines of a military officer's uniform. His hair is cropped short, high and tight, as they say, and the neatness this presents is only compromised by the uneven tusks protruding from his mouth. The other defect in this picture is the man's cybernetic right arm, which is obvious enough to be noticeable, but not so obvious as to ruin the line of his suit. I thought it said line of sight. It's like, what? When he speaks, the orc's voice is soft and thoughtful, and he talks almost exclusively in numbers, calibers, ranges, rounds per second, arcs of fire, razoring factor, tensile strength, and of course, price. Bunker Buster Gruberman, at your service. Friends call me Buster. I also answer to Sergeant, Sir, and even Theodore on occasion. And anytime you're in the market for firearms, ammunition, or ordnance, I'm your man. How may I help you? What exactly do you sell here? Things that go bang in all shapes and sizes, plus other odds and ends on occasion. Consider me your personal armory. All weapons are guaranteed to meet the strict UCAS military spec or your money back. In addition, I can handle routine maintenance, repairs and upgrades if you so desire. If that wasn't enough, I also teach a safety and instructional course every weekend. This week we're covering bayonets. Mark my word, they're making a comeback. So, what can I get you? Let's have a look at what you've got, mate. I kind of want to stab some people, you know? Okay, weapons. Gun, lot expensive. Nothing really for my close range. I never got these two, and there's nothing that's... grenades. Somewhat useful. Drones, the Doberman. Ah, I see, that sounds interesting. Nothing right now, thanks. You must be the tech guy. David Fry II. Every inch of the tech alcove is covered in a chaotic patchwork quilt of circuit boards, chips, wires, displays, and a million other things that you can't identify. In the eyes of this techno-bit storm stand a dwarf, immaculately dressed and supremely calm. Wow, look at him. I know that look. Don't let the size of the shop fool you. I got any Matrix hardware or software that exists, and if it doesn't exist, I can get it made for you. Any questions I can answer, or anything gear you need. What's a deck? You jack into the Matrix, or in the context of a run, when you're jack into the local node of the facility you're in. The deck determines how many programs in the ESPS you can carry and the firepower of your basic Matrix attack. Decks of IP. When your deck's IP is reduced to 0, you'll get booted from the system, and it'll hurt. What's a program? A program is the matrix that allows you to defend your avatar against countermeasures and enemy deckers. There are a wide variety of different programs for attack and defense at different power levels. As you progress as a decker, you can use more powerful versions of these programs. What's an ESP? Johnny, you want to take this one? Hey, it's Johnny Clean. Sure, you can infiltrate a facility on a run. You have a team. When you jack into a matrix, you are all alone. That's where ESPs come from. An ESP is a highly advanced artificial life program, and when you deploy it, manifests as another team member in the matrix. Different types of ESPs have different abilities. What do you have for sale? Oh, pardon me. I don't have anything that has data jacking, but I degrade. I like having a look at the things that you can get. Execute Assassin ESP. Oh dear. Righto. John Clean, I'll see you later. Oh, I'm being rude. Let me introduce you to our resident decker and my good friend, Johnny Clean. While in the same overalls that you saw him in upstairs, down here, leaning over a workbench crammed with circuit boards, cables and chips, Johnny Clean seems a totally different person. You get the impression that Johnny was once as hot and visible as the most infamous deckers today. Good to see you down here. Happy to be of help if I can. How is decking used? The decking skill is often used on terminals and in the real world to get information, hack doors, etc. But occasionally a runner will have the option of the requirement to go into the local matrix LAN on the facility you are infiltrating in order to gain access to the valuable information or control more important things in the real world. Why are you dressed as a janitor? Did I stand out upstairs? No, janitors never do. When I was younger, I had a rep for getting in, getting out of a system so cleanly that no one knew I was there. Half the matrix runs that earned me my rep were made possible because I was able to get inside the facility posing as a janitor. Now it's just sort of part of me. Is it true that you were part of the Echo Mirage team? Let me get that one. Listen, I've known this guy for over a decade, and he's been smart enough not to tell me. So he's sure as hell not going to tell you anything about those days. For your health and his, best let the subject drop. I'll see you guys around. I want to talk to Johnny Clean. Be careful out there. Okay, thank you very much. Is that everyone? Meet all the black market vendors and start and straighten it. Okay, I met that guy, and that guy. Score! Anyone else? Oh, this guy is Dr. Sarah Castle. She also sells the mecha limbs, doesn't she? Oh, is that a demon? Make it quick, I need to operate. Hello, demon. On her shoulder. Thanks for helping me out back there. Looked like he was used. Oh, that's such a horrible joke. Null Sheen, you should be okay now. We'll see. It's gonna take years to work off this debt. Okay, folks, I'm gonna have to ask you to go sit in the waiting area and watch some Trivet or something. This young lady and I have work to do. Okay, Mrs. Kobota never said what kind of cyber arm she'd pay for. I want something badass. I want something badass. Got one with a laser inside. You'll take what I give you. You'll take what I give you, lady. Now let's have a look at your face. Leave it. Excuse me? Coyote. I earned this face by being stupid. I'm gonna keep it. End of story. Whatever you say, kid. With one swift move, she sinks a syringe into Coyote's thigh. Nighty-night. You're, an odd one, you are. Hello, Coyote. I want to go back and talk to Dr. Sarah Castle first. In Shadowrun circles, the term doctor is often used quite liberally to describe any sawbones with a needle and thread, but in the case of the Union's resident medical expert, nothing could be further from the truth. The safe house boasts a fully equipped medical suite, complete with shamanic fetishes. This is 6th world medicine at the highest caliber. The doctor herself is an unassuming sort, perhaps the type to go unnoticed entirely, if not for the sprightly spirit perched on her shoulder like her own personal gargoyle. The spirit's burning eyes follow you constantly, even as the doctor's own eyes are buried in her charts. However, she does look up long enough to acknowledge your approach. I'm Dr. Castle. I understand you were instrumental in bringing Coyote back to us. Thank you for that. You're welcome, Doc, and I gotta say, that was some work you did on her. Your talents may be going to waste down here. High praise from a simple arm swap, especially since she wouldn't let me repair her face. She noticed you eyeballing the facilities. I can tell you're surprised to find a full-service medbay under a dive bar in a slum. Don't be. This is a Shadowrunner bar after all. For a purveyor of cyberware and trauma kits, there is no better place to set up practice. I patch runners up, install and maintain their cyberware, and provide medical supplies for their runs. I may not be as mobile as Doc Wagon, but I'm the next best thing. Can I help you with anything? Tell me more about these trauma kits. Trauma kits are fully automated stabilization units that include a defibrillator, spray-on synthetic skin, and medical nanomachines. They can save a runner's life, if you move fast enough. So if you're bleeding out, one of these can get you back on your feet. Exactly. But you have to be quick. This is Doc Wagon's own field tech, but even their stuff has limits. Let's see your medical supplies. Doc Wagon Platinum Trauma Kit. Oh my. You can send you right back on your feet, it seems. I think we're alright with the basic stuff. What cyberware do you have available? Data jack. So yeah, that's a thing that I can put in the side of my head. Vision magnification eyes. Adds extra hit. Only 3% to hit though. Cyber legs, cyber arm. Shiawase bone lacing, plastic. Adds extra body. That's interesting. Yeah, this is a nice place. I see shamanic fetishes. You a shaman too? While modern medical technology makes surgery less disruptive than it used to be, it's still an ordeal for both body and spirit, and requiring extensive recuperation to properly heal. I am trained in the ways of the spirit world as well as the scientific world. I do my best to heal the whole patient. What's that on your shoulder? This little guy supports the healing rituals I perform on the patients after surgery, dramatically reducing their recovery time. Not standard procedure, of course, but the results speak for themselves. Never mind. You're mildly crazy. Ah, there she was, the last one. And that's still her arm. That's still the lady's arm. Okay, Coyote, let's have a chat, man. Coyote? Coyote looks both better and worse than last time you saw her. All the gaping holes are plugged and she is sporting a new shiny cyber arm, but now that the adrenaline has worn off, it's clear that she needs some rest. Good morning? Thanks to the miracle of modern science, combined with Dark Castle's magical healing powers, I'm almost as good as new. Better, really. Can I talk to you for a few minutes, Coyote, about Sam? Sam what? What's about him? Sam's dead. Holy dreck, Sam? I can't say I'm surprised. He was on a downward spiral for a long time. What can I tell you? Tell me about Sam. I heard you liked him. I did. He made me laugh. No one else seemed to like Sam's joke, but I did. No accounting for taste. Sam's, did you guys jam? Oh, me too. I'm gonna go with me too. You friends? He saved my ass once. Got it. For us, it was about me saving his ass once or twice. But Sam just had a way of charming you, you know? I guess I knew the best of everyone here. Sorry he's gone. You served Sam the night he died. What do you remember about that night? It was a pretty average night. Regular crowd, as I remember. Sam was drinking with a guy named Armitage. Jake Armitage? Yeah, you know him? Met him. He's a charmer too. She bites his lower lip. I like gingers. Anyway, Sam and Jake were having a few. Well, Jake was having a few. Sam was tossing him back, but good. Eventually he got loud, the way he sometimes did when he mixed drinking and who knows what, and Miss Kabuto wanted him ejected. Mrs. Kabuto wanted him ejected. Mr. Clue wasn't around, can't remember why, so she asked Jake to do the honors. Jake dragged him out the back into the alley, and that's the last time I saw Sam. You said he got loud. Do you remember what he was saying? She thinks. Standard soundtrack. How he got up rich and didn't deserve this. How he grew up rich and didn't deserve this. How he hated his mother. How he loved his mother. It was pretty pathetic stuff. Did Sam have any enemies? She thinks. Enemies? That's hard to say. Sam partied hard, and when he did, he ran his mouth up pretty good. Got his ass kicked on more than one occasion. But no, I don't think he had any enemies. At least none that I'm aware of. Where did Sam live? On the streets, mostly. He'd occasionally convince someone to let him flop on their couch, but he'd always overstay his welcome and get kicked out after a few days. Sometimes I'd sneak him down here so he could crash on one of the bunks. He used one the night before I saw him last. How bad was his drinking? If it was just the drinking, it would have been bad. But Sam wasn't the monogamous type. He dabbled in everything. Booze, chips, drugs. He loved the nitro. Whatever he got his hands on. It wasn't like that, but... It wasn't always like that, but once he got sick, he started using more and more stuff to try and forget it. Sam was sick. Dying, didn't you know? Yeah, everyone could tell. You just look at him and see he's a walking corpse. It had to be the drinking. Then he disappeared for a while, and one day he came back all better. Looked good even. Oh dear. All better, just like that. He said his mom helped him out. Never said how though. Thanks, Coyote. Now I need you two to do something for me. What do you need, babe? I need you to talk to Mr. Delilah for me about the Royal Run. He's usually upstairs. Tell him I didn't get the gems. Maybe I'll make another run for it when I recover. I will. I got the gems, didn't I? Oh, Sam's bunk. I'm gonna deliver the stones. Not I'll come do Sam's bunk in a bit, but this is optional, you know. I'm worried it'll disappear. There he is, Mr. Delilah. Hey there, Delilah, what's it like in Seattle? You look just like that guy what I killed. Mr. Delilah looks small and tough, and then traceable shotty on his back and a heavy vest under his trench coat. He's got the air of someone who gets things done and occasionally does them himself. He might be an ex-runner, one of the rare ones smart enough to move over to management when he felt his reflexes slowing down. What do you want? Mr. Delilah, we have business to discuss. All business. I got no business with you. We're with Coyote. She's indisposed at the moment. At the mention of Coyote, he finally gives you his full attention. Why didn't you say so? Coyote's late and my client's getting anxious. Where is she? Downstairs, trying a new arm. Your one run went south for her. No kidding. Well, whatever. She's tough. She'll pull through. So, who are you two? Lady Eldridge. He's Paco. The guys who got your goods, what's the difference does it make? This is Coyote's boyfriend, Paco. I'm Lady Eldridge. What? Is this a romance? What is this? A romance stridge? I don't give a crap about boyfriends. Where's the stones? Let's see. Hold back the pebble with the runes on it, and give him the rest. Hold back the best stones, give him the rest. Just give him all the stones, I don't need this stuff. In an instant, there's a jeweler scope in his eye. Moving quickly through what appears to be the most valuable stones, he stops when he finds what appears to be an ordinary pebble inscribed with the Hebrew character. That's the one. He pockets it. Okay, we're done good, but you're late, and Coyote knows that in this case, late equals no payment. But I'm feeling magnanimous tonight, so you guys can keep the rest of the gems as your reward. Deal. Mr. Lyle looks you up and down, takes you all in. Listen, you look like the sort of woman who might run a crew on your own one day. Might need a little talent. When that happens, you come to me, I'll set you up. He dismisses you with a wave. Looks like you impressed him. I no offense for those gems. Van Gaz, follow me. Yeah, I was trying to fence him with some other stuff, honestly. But I don't think he'd want a baseball bat. Okay. Van Gaz, nice to meet you again. You and your eye. Van Gaz is fiddling with his cyber eye while noodling on his PDA. You're back? Still busy? What's your story? And we have some pretty things to sell. You'll want to see them. We need to find some stones. You're the right guy? We have some pretty things. I have a fondness for pretty things. Let me see. You hear the servos in Van Gaz's cyber eye whir as the magnifying lens slips into position. He bends his head over the stones for 2 seconds, maybe less. Where'd you get this, Drake? Gumball machine? I give you thousands for him. I wish I had more strength. Oh, can I not afford it? No, okay. I'll think about it. Suit yourself. Okay. I don't think I have enough karma for level 6. It's 1 away, so what we're going to do is we're going to go downstairs, we're going to see Sam's bunk, and then we're going to try and make this man look into our eyes. Sam Clean, you are everywhere. Not Johnny Clean, not Sam Clean. Johnny Clean. Okay, let's look in here. The bunk is a mess and reeks of booze. Searching through the streets, sheets, blankets, and pillows, you find an old photograph that seems a lot of wear. Look at the image of the photo. The picture of a blonde boy and girl, both about age 14, sitting on a dock at the edge of a lake. They appear to be twins. The boy has an arm tight around the girl's shoulders and is mugging for the camera. The girl is planting a kiss in his cheek while making rabbit ears behind his head with the fingers. Check the back of the photo. Written in a woman's hand are the words Sam and Jessica, Lake Sammamish State Park, summer 2040. Pocket the photo. Let's see, Coyote. Oh dear. You're back. I think the highlights of the Wolves game will be on soon. Want to take a load off and watch with me? I have found something in the bunk Sam was using. Yeah, great. What was it? A photo. Did you know Sam had a twin sister? Yeah, I did. He mentioned her once or twice. Didn't sound like they got along that well, she thinks. He was rambling on about her the last time I saw him, actually. By that point, he was completely gone. I really couldn't follow what he was saying, but he sounded miserable. Your comlink chips, and the screen shows the smiling face of Officer Aguirre. He's smiling. Must be about money. Officer Aguirre, what a pleasure to hear from you. Yeah, we're buddies. Let's go dancing soon. Listen, the Ripper got another one. This victim worked at the NTSB investigation facility down the docks. You owe me for this. Put it on my tab. You there now? Better get here quick before McClusty arrives. The image of your PDA dissolves as the call ends. Now the Ripper murder. Where? Docs. I've got to go. Okay, listen. I want to help. You dragged me out to the Royal before something bad happened. Worse than getting my arm torn off, and Sam was my friend. You head to the docks, and I'll see if I can track down Sam's sister Jessica. She might be able to help us. Thanks, I appreciate the help. Never turn someone down when they offer to help you. The thing is, I'm sort of worried that by leaving this area without having completed everything, see, I've done that, but the fence, will that disappear if I leave this place? Let's talk to, we're done for now, Buzz. Right, you're friendly. I just want 6 points, that's 3 more. You know what, I'm going to ignore you for now. It's only a bit of money. Let's head on down. Confirm, and I'm going to end here once we've done reading this little passage. The South Seattle Docks. Leaving the Seamstresses Union behind, you head to the docks. The Ripper killed Sam, and maybe he or she slipped up the latest victim, left some useful evidence. Only one way to find out. South Seattle is your typical industrial area, grit, grime, and grey. The rain doesn't help matters any. Layers of dirt mixed with abandoned wooden pallets, repurposed into makeshift furniture for the day workers. Garbage collects in the gutters of the broken-down street. Disreputable is the district's middle name. Your destination, the National Transportation Safety Board warehouse, is located on a small strip of dock towards the less maintained end of the waterfront. Despite the presence of those who linger in such places, it's quiet as you approach the gate. Right, that's it, I think. We're gonna pop in here and we're done for today. It's probably been a long one, this one. Just double check, see if that optional... No, I think that's gone. Or... yeah. So, oh well, it's been nice having you around. Wonderful you to watch. And goodbye. See you again tomorrow.